So now let's talk about polynomials. So a polynomial is a sum or difference of many monomials. So like those quadratic equations that we've been working with, those are polynomials. You add together a bunch of terms. Okay? The highest exponent of a polynomial is called the degree. Okay, whatever the highest exponent is. Now the standard form, the way that you write these in standard form is always write with exponents in decreasing order. Okay, so you're going to start with the highest exponent and then go down from there. So for example, let's look at number 10 here. So I have negative k to the fifth minus 1 plus 8k minus 3k cubed plus 1/4 k squared. So we need to write this in standard form. Well, my highest exponent is to the fifth, so that's going to be my first term, negative k to the fifth. My next highest is cubed, so minus 3k cubed plus 1/4 k squared plus 8k minus 1. Your constant term will always go at the end. If you look at number 11 here, now we have multiple variables. We have a's and b's. Okay, so with multiple variables, whichever has the highest exponent, that's the one you're going to use to go in decreasing order. So for example, we have a cubed. So I'm going to use my a's as my my leading degree, my leading term, and then I'm going to look at the exponent of a's and go down from there. So I'm going to have 4a cubed, then I have the a squared, plus 18a squared b squared, plus 7ab, and then whatever's left over, minus b squared. That's what you tack on to the end. Okay, do the same thing with number 12. Look at your highest exponent. It belongs to the y. So then you're going to use your y's and go down by from there. So we're going to have negative y to the fourth plus 5x y squared plus 9x cubed y. Okay, so I've gotten that one, and that one out of the way. So minus x squared plus 2. Your number is always going to go at the very end. Okay, so that's how you write them in standard form. Now let's learn how to classify them. You can classify them two ways, by degree and number of terms. So the degree, the exponent, if it's a 0, it's called a constant. To the first is linear. To the second is quadratic. To the third is cubic. To the fourth is quartic. To the fifth is quintic. And after that, we just say to the sixth degree, to the seventh degree. Okay. The number of terms, if you have 1, it's a monomial. If you have 2, it's a binomial. 3 is a trinomial. And 4 and above, we just call polynomials. Okay, so number 13. So first we're going to classify it by degree and then by number of terms. So my highest degree here is x to the first. So it will be a linear. And then there are 2 terms. So it is a binomial. The second one here, we have to the fifth. So this is a quintic. And we have 1, 2, 3 terms, so it's a trinomial. Number 15, the degree is 0. There's no variable, so it's a constant. And then there's only 1 term, so it's a monomial. Number 16, my highest degree is to the third, so it is a cubic. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 terms, so it's a cubic polynomial. Okay. Number 17, my highest degree is squared, so it's a quadratic. And it has 3 terms, so it's a trinomial. Number 18 is to the 4th, so it's a quartic. 1 term is a monomial. Now, give an example of a cubic binomial. So you can have x cubed plus 4, so my degree is cubed, and I have 2 terms. Or an example of a linear monomial. So linear means it's to the first power, so just one x value, and only 1 term, so it can be like negative 2x. And so that's our introduction to polynomials.